Myself, Jyoti Katkade from Kulaba Upper Primary English School, Ward A. Good morning to all of you. I think Vishal sir taught you the lesson that is indices. Yes. In last lesson, your topic is multiplication of indices. I think you all are studied that topic. Yes or no? Okay. So see, we take small revision depending upon that topic, that is multiplication of indices. Okay. Now, before we start that topic, that is multiplication of indices, our today's topic is, see on your screen, that is main topic is indices, and our today's subtopic is division of indices. Welcome all of you. Okay, that topic is indices and subtopic is division of indices. Okay, now see which topic you have studied, or Vishal sir taught you that topic, that is multiplication. How we can do multiplication of indices. Okay, see chart on your screen, that is first number, indices number in index form. See first, there is 3 raised to 4. All of you studied how to read there is 3 raised to 4. In this, which is base? Base is 3 and index is 4. Okay. I think all of you know which is the base. Base is 3 and index is 4. When index is given, that is there is index 4. So we have to take multiplication of that base number of time, that is index. Okay, there is index 4. So take multiplication of base 4 times. That is 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. Means we have taken their multiplication of number 3 or the base 4 times. Why there is 4 time multiplication? Because index is 4. So we get value 81. Means index is 4, then take multiplication 4 times. Second example is in this table, that is 16 raised to 3. Index is 3, means how many time we have to take the multiplication of that base? Base is 16 and index is 3. So take 3 time multiplication of base. Okay, so 16 into 16 into 16. Take 3 time multiplication of base, then value we get 4096. Okay. Now third example is minus 8 raised to 2. Here base is minus 8, that is negative number. Okay, and index is 2, power is 2. So take multiplication of minus 8 2 times. Why 2 times? Because index is 2. Now multiply minus 8 with minus 8, then we get value 64, but that is positive. Why? When we multiply negative number with negative number, then value we get, that is 64. Now see fourth example, that is 3 upon 7. There is fraction 3 upon 7 raised to 4. Now in this example, base is 3 upon 7. Okay, 3 upon 7 is base and index is 4. So take multiplication form or multiplication of base 4 times. Which is the base there? 3 upon 7. So take multiplication of base 3 upon 7 4 times. 3 upon 7 into 3 upon 7 into 3 upon 7 and into 3 upon 7. There is 4 time multiplication of the base. Okay. Now multiply numerator with numerator, that is multiplication of 3 4 times, then we get value 81. And in same way, when we multiply 7 4 times at the denominator, then we get value 2401. Means now our value is 81 divided by 2401. Okay. Now see fifth example, minus 13 bracket raised to 4. Now base is minus 13, index is 4. So multiplication form of minus 13 raised to 4 is minus 13 into minus 13 into minus 13 into minus 13. So value we get, that is 28,561. Now see, that is there is positive answer, means minus 13 raised to 4. Means when index is even number, when index is even number, then answer we get, that is always positive. Okay. If base is negative and index is even number, then it may be any number, that is if there is 12, minus 13 raised to 12, then answer is positive because there is even number index. Okay. So here is 4, that is even number, then multiplication of that base, that is positive number. Okay. See next. Law of indices, that is multiplying with indices. You all are studied in a last lesson the law of multiplication of indices. Okay. See example, 2 raised to 3 into 2 raised to 4. 2 raised to 3 means we have to multiply 2 3 times. Means 2 into 2 into 2. Again, multiplication in between 2 raised to 3 and 2 raised to 4. There is multiplication sign. After that, 2 raised to 4. Okay, 2 raised to 4. So take multiplication of that 2 4 times. 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. Means 2 raised to 3 and 2 raised to 4. When we multiply that both number, then we have to take multiplication of that number, that is which is their index. Now when we count the 2, how many times 2 is there? 7 times. Okay, means in first there is 2 3 times, and after the multiplication there is 2 4 times. Now there is 2 7 times. This is our regular method, but according to the law of indices, at the bottom of this slide, see, generalizing this, there is a raised to m into a raised to n. Means when base is same, then add the index or add the power of that base or that number. Okay, when base is same, then take the addition of index. Means a raised to m into a raised to n is equal to a raised to m plus n. According to this rule, see example number first, 2 raised to 3 plus 4. Means this is by using this rule we can directly solve 2 into 3 into 2 into 4 is equal to 2 raised to 3 plus 4. Why? Because base is same. Base is 2. Okay. According to rule, that is a raised to m, a raised to n. In this, a is a base and which is same in both a. Okay. In example also, base is 2 and power are 3 and 4. So according to this rule, when base is same, then take the addition of power. 2 raised to 3 plus 4 is equal to 2 raised to 7. Okay. Now second example is there, minus 1 bracket raised to 2 into minus 1 bracket raised to 3 is equal to minus 1 raised to 2. So take multiplication of minus 1 2 times. Minus 1 into minus 1 into minus 1 raised to 3. So take multiplication of that number 3 times. Minus 1 into minus 1 into minus 1. Now count minus 1. How many times there minus 1 is in multiplication form? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Means 5 times minus 1 is there in the multiplication form. So minus 1 raised to 5. Here, when we take multiplication of minus 1, we get answer minus 1. 5 because index is odd number. When index is odd number, then we get answer always negative. Okay. Now, when we count multiplication of minus 1, we get minus 1 raised to 5. But according to the law of multiplication of indices, we get minus 1 raised to 2 into minus 1 raised to 3 is equal to minus 1 raised to 2 plus 3 because base is same, that is minus 1. So add the power of this number, that is 2 plus 3. Then we get minus 1 raised to 5. So our rule is a raised to m into a raised to n is equal to a raised to m plus n. You all are studied this. This is the small revision of this topic. All of you understand, students? So see next. See example depending upon the multiplication rule. Okay, multiplication of indices with the same base. We can take addition when base is same. There is necessary to base is always same. Okay, see example 2 raised to 4 into 2 raised to 3. For example, if there is 3 raised to 4 into 2 raised to 3, then we can't add the power because base is there different. Okay, so see in this example 2 raised to 4 into 2 raised to 3 means base is 2 and 2 and power 4 and 3. When we multiply, so we get 2 7 times, but according to this rule 2 raised to 4 into 2 raised to 3 is equal to 2 raised to 4 plus 3. Add the power is equal to, we get 2 raised to 7. Then second example, minus 3 bracket raised to 2 into minus 3 bracket raised to 3. Now 2 and 3, these are the power. So take multiplication of minus 3 5 times. Minus 3 into minus 3 into minus 3 minus 3 into minus 3. Okay, so we get minus 3 bracket raised to 5. According to the multiplication law of indices, there we get minus 3 bracket raised to 2 into minus 3 bracket raised to 3 is equal to minus 3 raised to 2 plus 3. We get minus 3 raised to 5. See next. These are the example depending upon the multiplication rule. You all are already studied it. Okay. See, our today's topic is division of indices with same base. Okay. All of you studied multiplication. Now see, today's topic is division of indices with the same base. For example, how we can simplify this? 6 raised to 4 divided by 6 raised to 2. How we can simplify it? In a regular method, we take 4 times multiplication of 6 at the numerator. Okay. And at the denominator, 2 times multiplication of 6. Means we cut 6. Okay. So we get at the numerator 6 raised to 2. It's the regular method by using division. Then how we can solve it? By using the law of indices of division. See next. See how we can simplify the number which is seen in a previous slide. See 6 raised to 4 divided by 6 raised to 2. Take multiplication of 6 4 times. 6 into 6 into 6 into 6. And at the division or at denominator, take multiplication of 6 2 times. 6 into 6. Now, when we cut 6, means at the numerator 2 6 cut at the by the denominators, there is 2 6. Means we get remaining 6 into 6. 6 into 6 means there is square of 6. Yes or no? When we take square means what can we do there? Take the multiplication of that number 2 times. That is 6 into 6. There is 6 square. But according to law of division of indices with the same base, means base is 6 6. So we take directly 6 raised to 4 minus 2. We get 6 raised to 4 minus 2. Then our answer is 6 raised to 2. Okay. See next example. See next example. Depending upon this division of indices, that is minus 2 raised to 5 divided by minus 2 raised to 3. Here base is minus 2 and power are 5 and 3. Now minus 2 raised to 5 means take multiplication of minus 2 5 times. And at the denominator minus 2 raised to 3 means take multiplication of minus 2 3 times. Then when we cut minus 2, then remaining is minus 2 raised to 2. Okay, so by using division rule, minus 2 raised to 5 divided by minus 2 raised to 3, we get minus 2 raised to 2. So see which is the rule. That is a raised to m divided by a raised to n is equal to a raised to m minus n. Means when division is there, base is same, then subtract power of that number from each other. When base is same and there is division in between both number, then minus or subtract that power of that number from each other. Okay. See next. If a is non-zero rational number, m and n are positive integers, then a raised to m divided by a raised to n is equal to a raised to m minus n. A raised to m minus n, and this is the law of division of indices. Okay. So the meaning of a raised to 0 is a raised to 0. When there is number a raised to 0, if a is not equal to 0, if a is not equal to 0, then a raised to m divided by a raised to m is equal to 1. A raised to m and a raised to m means these are the same value. Means like suppose 2 upon 2 is equal to 1. Okay. Like this a raised to m divided by a raised to m, we get 1. Also, according to the division rule of indices, a raised to m divided by a raised to m is equal to a raised to m minus m. According to the division rule, a raised to m minus m, we get, when we minus m from m, we get 0. Means from this both we get a raised to 0 is equal to 1. Okay. Means first step there is a raised to m divided by a raised to m is equal to 1. And according to the division rule, when we take a raised to m minus m is equal to a raised to 0. Means a raised to 0 is equal to 1. And it's always a raised to 0 is equal to 1. A means any number. If there is 2 raised to 0 is equal to also 1. If there is 5 raised to 0, then there is also 1. If you take 100 raised to 0, then this value is also 1. Power of any number, keep it mind, power of any number is 0. If power of any number is 0, then value of that number is always 1. Okay, all of you understand it? See the next rule. The meaning of a raised to minus m. The meaning of a raised to minus m. When we take a raised to minus m, then multiply to a raised to minus m by 1. A raised to minus m into 1. Suppose in next step we take a raised to minus m as it is, take multiplication sign, and instead of 1 we take there a raised to m divided by a raised to m. There is no any change in the value, that is 1. When we take a raised to m divided by a raised to m, is a meaning of this also 1. And yes, when we cut a raised to m, we get 1. Okay, so a raised to minus m into, instead of 1 we put there a raised to m divided by a raised to m. Now a raised to minus m means there is denominator to a raised to minus m is 1. Okay, so a raised to minus m into a raised to m means in this there is base same, that is a. When base is same, then according to the multiplication law of indices, we get a raised to minus m plus m. Okay, minus m plus m means we take their addition of power of that number. A raised to minus m into a raised to m is equal to a raised to minus m plus m. Okay. Add the denominator a raised to m as it is. When we take minus m plus m, there is 0. A raised to 0 divided by a raised to m. And we already seen that a raised to 0 is equal to 1. Power of any number is 0. Then value of that number is always 1. So we get 1 upon a raised to m. Means, see, from we started that is a raised to minus m. Means a raised to minus m is equal to 1 upon a raised to m. Means if there is negative power, so we can take it 1 upon a raised to m at the denominator. When we take that number at denominator, then power get positive. Okay, so a raised to minus m is equal to 1 upon a raised to m. All of you got it? All of you understand this rule? Okay. See next, a raised to minus m. Yes, have you any question regarding this?
No, ma'am.
Okay. See next, a raised to minus m. We have studied that is a raised to minus m is equal to 1 upon a raised to m. M means any number. M means any number. So you can take a raised to minus 1. A raised to minus 1 means 1 upon a raised to 1. According to our a raised to minus m is equal to 1 upon a raised to m. Like this, if we take a raised to minus 1 is equal to 1 upon a raised to 1. But when we take power of any number is 1, then we get that number. When power of any number is 1. Okay, so we get a 1 upon a. Now a into 1 upon a is equal to 1. A into 1 upon a is equal to 1. Means a into a inverse. 1 upon a means a inverse is equal to 1. Means a inverse is multiplicative inverse of a. if we take any number and take multiplicative inverse of that number, then value of that number we get is always 1. Suppose if instead of a there is 2 into 2 raised to minus 1. 2 into 2 raised to minus 1, then we get value 1. Means when we take any number and take multiplication with that number, the multiplicative inverse of that number, then multiplication of that both we get 1. For example, suppose 3 into 3 raised to minus 1 is equal to also 1. Okay. Thus, the multiplicative inverse of 5 upon 3. Suppose there is fraction 5 upon 3 raised to minus 1. 5 upon 3 raised to minus 1. When we take fraction, that is 5 upon 3. So when we is equal to 3 upon 5, means denominator get numerator and numerator at the denominator, then there is no negative power. There is positive power. Means inverse of that number, that is 5 upon 3 raised to minus 1, take the inverse, that is 3 upon 5. Okay. See next example depending upon this. Example, that is 3 raised to 4 divided by 3 raised to 6. These examples are depending upon division rule of indices. Okay. Example is 3 raised to 4 divided by 3 raised to 6. So take multiplication of 3 4 times because power is 4. And at the denominator take multiplication of 3 6 times because their power is 6. Here base of this is same, that is 3 and 3. So when we take multiplication we get 1 upon 3 raised to 2. But according to division rule, that is a raised to m divided by a raised to n is equal to a raised to m minus n. According to this rule, 3 raised to 4 divided by 3 raised to 6. 3 raised to 4 divided by 3 raised to 6. Here base is 3 and 3. So take 3 raised to 4 minus 6. 4 minus 6 we get minus 2. 3 raised to minus 2. According to the division law of indices, we get 3 raised to minus 2. Okay. See next example. Three upon 5 bracket raised to 2 divided by 3 upon 5 bracket raised to 5. Here is fraction is given. Okay. According to rule, we can directly minus 2 minus 5. Means here base is, which is the base in given example, 3 divided by 5. And which is the same, 3 upon 5, 3 upon 5. We can directly minus the power according to the rule, that is a raised to m divided by a raised to n is equal to a raised to m minus n. Like this, we can take 3 upon 5 bracket raised to 2 divided by 3 upon 5 bracket raised to 5 and minus 2 minus 5. We get 3 upon 5 bracket raised to 3. But when we take multiplication, take the multiplication of 3 upon 5 into 3 upon 5 2 times at the numerator. And at the denominator, take multiplication of 5. Okay. So 3 upon 5 get, then we get 1 upon 3 upon 5, 3 upon 5, 3 upon 5, 3 times. That is 1 upon 3 divided by 5 raised to 3. Okay. When we take this 3 upon 5, there is 1 upon 3 upon 5. Then answer we get 3 upon 5 bracket raised to 3 is 3 upon 5 minus 3. When we take directly, that is 1 upon 3 upon 5 is equal to 3 upon 5 bracket raised to minus 3. But according to rule, you can take directly subtraction of power, that is 2 minus 5, which is we get 3 divided by 5 bracket raised to minus 3. How we can take it power positive? See at the top of this slide, there is a upon b bracket raised to minus m. Okay, a upon b bracket raised to minus m is equal to, take inverse, that is b divided by a bracket raised to m. According to this, we can take 3 upon 5 bracket raised to minus 3 is equal to 5 upon 3 bracket raised to 3. According to a upon b bracket raised to minus m is equal to b upon a bracket raised to m. Like this, 3 upon 5 bracket raised to minus 3 is equal to 5 upon 3 bracket raised to 3. Means power get positive. Okay. See next example. See practice set 28 for question number first. First of all, see rule, which is the rule of indices, division rule of indices. If a is rational number and m and n are positive integers, m and n are positive integers, then a raised to m divided by a raised to n is equal to a raised to m minus n. This is the rule of division, and which is we have to use in all the examples. Don't take multiplication at every time. Use this rule. Okay. See first example, a raised to 6 divided by a raised to 4. Now, if you don't not use their rule, so you have to take the multiplication of a 6 times at the numerator and multiplication of a 4 times at the denominator. And this is the lengthy process. Okay. So use their rule of indices. If base is same, then take the, and division is there, then take the subtraction of power. A raised to 6 divided by a raised to 4 is equal to a raised to 6 minus 4. 6 minus 4, then we get power 2, a raised to 2. Okay. See next example, there is second example is given on their screen. M raised to 5 divided by m raised to 8 is also m and m. Okay. M raised to 5 and m raised to 8. If division is there, then take subtraction of power. M raised to 5 minus 8. Okay. M raised to 5 minus 8. And all of you know, when we minus 8 from 5, means 5 is smaller value, 8 is greater. So we get power minus 3. Why minus 3 is there? Because negative sign to the biggest number minus 8. So we get m minus 8. That is m raised to minus 3. See next example. Third example is p raised to 3 divided by p raised to 13. P raised to 3 divided by p raised to 13. Take the subtraction of power because base is same, p. Okay. Minus the power, p raised to 3 minus 13. We get p raised to minus 10. In fourth example, x raised to 10 divided by x raised to 10. Now, here base is also same. Which is the base here? X. X is base. And which is the power? That is 10. Okay, means power is also same. 10, 10. Okay. So, when base is same, then take subtraction of power. That is x raised to 10 minus 10. 10 minus 10, we get value 0. That is x raised to 0. And I think all of you understand the rule, which is when power of any number is 0, then the value of that number is 1. always keep it mind, when power of any number is 0, then value of that number is always 1. Here base is x and power is 0, then answer we get that is 1. Power of x is 0, so answer is 1. See next example. -7, question number 2 there. See, -7 bracket raised to 12 plus -7 bracket raised to 12. Here base is -7 and power is 12. Here is also power same, 12, 12. So take -7 bracket raised to 12 minus 12. 12 minus 12. We get -7 bracket raised to 0. And you know, when power is 0, then answer is 1. -7 bracket raised to 0 is equal to 1. Okay. Second example, 7 raised to 5 divided by 7 raised to 3. Okay. Here base is 7. 7, 7. Base is same. So take subtraction. 7 raised to 5 minus 3. We get 7 raised to 2. 7 raised to 2 means 7 square. And we have to find the value according to this question. Okay. So 7 into 7, which is the square of 7. 7 7s are 49. So answer we get that is 49. Always keep it mind. You can use this rule, that is subtraction of that power when base is same. Base is always same there. Okay. See next third example from this question. Third example from the second question, find the value, that is 4 divided by 5 divided by 4 upon 5 bracket raised to 2. Means here base is 4 upon 5 and powers are 3 and 2. Okay. When base is same, then subtract the power, that is 4 upon 5 bracket raised to 3 minus 2 is equal to 4 upon 5 raised to 1. And power of any number is 1, then answer is that number, that is 4 upon 5. Okay. When power of any number is 1, then answer is, we get that is the same number. That fourth example is 4 raised to 7 divided by 4 raised to 5. Here base is 4 and powers are 7 and 5. Okay, base is same, so subtract the power 4 raised to 7 minus 5. We get 4 raised to 2. Okay, 4 raised to 2 means square of 4. So takes 2 time multiplication of 4. Okay, when power is 2 or power is any number. If there is 3, then take 3 time multiplication. Here power is 2, take 2 time multiplication, that is 4 into 4. 4 4s are 16. Okay. So answer is 16. All of you understand all the examples? Which rules we have seen, that are a raised to 0 is equal to 1. Then when a raised to minus m is equal to 1 upon a raised to m. And third is a raised to m divided by a raised to n is equal to a raised to m minus n. Okay. So have you any question?
No, ma'am.
All of you understand this topic?
Yes, ma'am.
So tell me answer. If power of any number is 0, okay, power of any number is 0, then answer is
1.
1. Very good. A raised to 0 is equal to 1. Now second question, if power of any number is 1, suppose for example 3 raised to 1 is equal to
1.
1 to 30.
if power of
3.
Yes, 3. 3. Yes.
Yes.
When power of any number is 1, then answer is
3.
that number. Same number. Okay. I think all of you understand this topic.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Very nice.
Solve example as like this. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Thanks to all of
Thank
you.
you,